Good morning. Welcome to the chanting session. So we'll start with chanting Om Shanti Om, the mantra that we are just hearing, and just reminding us that there are three kinds of jap. So, in the progression we all know a jap which is done aloud, where the others can hear it. So there they say that there's a tendency for the repetition to get mechanical, because you're getting that feedback of the sound, because the sound predominates over the sense, and they say that a lot of benefit is lost in that way. The second one is when it is done in low tone, when you can see the movement of the lips, but you don't hear a sound. The sound which poses as a distraction is not there. And this method of japa, they say, also helps in the concentration of the consciousness. And the final one, is the one which basically works the best. It is without any verbal repetition. And in that way, one can dwell on the meaning and the consciousness. It's, they say it's uninterrupted. So the letters, the mantra, the words are repeated very subtly. And this is called a japa. A jap, that there's no jap actually. A japa. So now we'll move to the mantra. Like I said, Om Shanti Om. This I'm sure we all know, and yet I'm sharing it. So Om Shanti, is a call for peace, an invocation for absolute peace. And I think here a question must be asked. What do I need peace from? Om Shanti Om peace Om. So asking grace for peace. So I think when we begin, the peace is from the outside chaos, because we think that the problem is outside. And slowly, with awareness, mindfulness, and a lot of sincerity, honesty, and grace, we are able to see that the peace that we need is from our own self, our own distractions, our own thoughts, our ill will, our desires, attachments, and whatnot. So asking for peace from the Creator, asking for peace for the world and from the world, beginning with protection, from the outer chaos, and finally finding that peace inside and invoking that peace inside. So to start with, again, I request that we must remember to be as present with the jap as one is doing a meditation. And yeah, so we can all take one deep breath together, and then I'm hoping that you can hear the sound, but I'll increase the volume a little bit. So let's just take one deep breath in and out together and start.
No sound.
You can't hear the sound?
Now we can.
So sorry about So that was Om Shanti. And calling peace, like along with like we just chanted, calling peace can also be a practice. Anytime one is feeling overwhelmed or there's chaos surrounding you, even, like just verbal chaos, if one can just do chanting of this mantra or, simply chanting to call peace, it really works. We have done a few sessions about calling peace as well. And small, simple practices which are done in, mother's school are like, simple songs like, Shanti, Shanti, आ जाओ, मेरे हाथों में, पैरों में आ जाओ. Like calling Shanti, which is peace, that peace, peace, come, come in my arms, in my legs, come to me. So I've actually done it quite a few times. If kids are fighting and all, and suddenly you start singing this song, and even internally, I've seen that, the way peace descends, it's very powerful and very beautiful to see. So just we
If you
know.
don't mind, Taru, can you sing the song?
Yeah, sure. So in my child's school, like in Shikshanta, they used to sing this song. It's a bit kiddish, but it's beautiful. So it was like Shanti, Shanti, Ajao. Shanti, Shanti, Ajao. मेरे हाथों में पैरों में आ जाओ, शांति शांति आ जाओ. So just there were few variations I don't remember, but that's the main one I remember. And and it's like sometimes the teachers used to share that when the class also gets very chaotic, the teachers just started singing this simple thing, and every time this would work almost instantaneously. So again, this is a practice that we can use to be more, if it's not coming naturally, to call it kind of with effort, and it comes. So it's beautiful to know. I
Thank you, Taru. Thank you so much. Very sweet and small. We can always practice inside us. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes we feel that now that we kind of have started to know the big words, and we are reading about the big masters, this peace comes naturally. But even, in the Upanishads, the beginnings, I have read that, the more knowledge one knows, the more information one gets, there's a tendency to make the person restlessness, fidgety, and even anxious. So that's the reason why, before starting any discourse, any Upanishad, any new sessions, even in the olden times, they used to chant these basic mantras, Om Shanti Om, and even, the other peace mantras. Yeah. So we haven't done the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum in quite a few weeks. We used to do it quite regularly before. So I thought we'll do that today. So Om Mani Padme Hum is, the 6 syllable Sanskrit mantra. It's mostly a Buddhist chant, very popular. And it is said to be, the chant of Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the Buddha of compassion. It's said that it's a very powerful mantra, that even if an animal hears the chant of this mantra, the seeds of liberation are planted in its being. And if you write it, they say it's pretty awesome. So our Dalai Lama, the 14th Dalai Lama, he had given commentary on it, and he said it's really good to recite it, and yet we must not fail to remember its meaning. So the Om, we all know, is the signature of God, but here he says that Om symbolizes O and Ma. The two, a syllable symbolizes that how I have an impure body, speech, and mind. And Ma, it symbolizes the transformation from an impure to a pure body, speech, and mind, which is can be said as mind of the Buddha. And the path, how to do it, is symbolized by the next 4 syllables, Mani Padme Hum. Mani means jewel, symbolizes, the altruism, the intention to become compassionate, love, enlightened. So that desire, not desire, it can be taken in a negative way, but the intention is money. And Padme symbolizes lotus, which basically here means wisdom. So purity must be achieved by an indivisible unity of method and wisdom. So there's no confusion, discrepancy, it flows naturally. So hum signifies indivisibility. So there is no duality. So the 6 syllables basically is, the dependence on the practice of a path, which is indivisible union of method and wisdom. So, by that, one can transform the impure body, mind, and speech into the pure body, mind, and spirit. Basically, to become a Buddha. And for that, one has to go within and not outside. That's what it is. So now I'll share the sound. If you can't hear it, please do let me know. I don't know why it does that. So I'm assuming you can hear the sound now. If not, please unmute and let me know.
Yeah, we are ready.
Thank you.
Taru, the sound stopped.
start first. Om Mani Padme Hum, the most revered Buddhist mantra to get more compassion within our being. It was quite a fast chanting. So before we move to the last one, Om Namo Bhagavate, let's just take 2 minutes to feel more again, get settled in our being. Let's look at our breath for 2 minutes and then we'll start with the next mantra. Breathing in, breathing out at our own pace. I may have a false perception of how alert, mindful, aware I am. But when I meditate, when I chant, I see how much the mind wanders, and I can offer that, invoke Mother or anyone we believe in, and pray that we get a more settled, rested mind in our own way. So with this, we'll start with Om Namo Bhagavate, and very shortly, Om is the invocation to the Supreme, the signature of gods, as Mother says. Namo is a total, perfect, self-giving surrender, giving ourselves to the divine. And Bhagavate is the beautiful aspiration about what I and the whole manifestation must become, and that is divine. While start, this would be the last one. So we have 10 minutes. So we'll be counting down. Assuming we can hear it, otherwise please unmute.
Yes, we can.
Namo Bhagavate Om Namo Bhagavate Om Namo Bhagavate
Om Namo Mother's favorite chant, a very powerful chant that she said has the power to transform the cells of a body, the physical cells, and it also hits on our subconscious. So does a lot more than what we can see. So ending the session here, we can just take we can say Om together 3 times, and we can call this a session. So if possible, back tall and straight, relax shoulders, taking a deep breath in. Taking another breath in. And another. For sharing whatever merit, the joy, the peace that we could feel today during this small session, sharing it with the world, and remembering that chanting is just not meant for 30 minutes a week. We must establish, discipline and try to do it more and more and more. So thank you for joining in, and have a good Tuesday. Bye.
Thank you, Taru. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you. Thank
you.
you, Taru.